So here we are with episode 10 of Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elaina. Last episode was pretty dark. I wonder if we're gonna continue on with that tone or if we're gonna go and line it up a little bit. We did get to see that this was a turning point for Elaina, so we'll just have to see how she deals with that or if this is gonna continue in its own episodic feel where we're gonna head on over to something new and Elaina will just make a comment about it at some point. But I hear that episode 10 and 11 are two-parters, and I can kind of see that with the way that they titled it, so we'll just have to see what these two have in store for us. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, we're back at the confiscated part. A long time ago. Them hands, though. Oh, damn, she's blowing an O-ring. Very nice. Town of Freedom. United Magic, that's what it is. Oh, wow. Sounds a little bit more complicated than that. She says that she was just chilling in the car, in the chair, and everybody else is working. Oh, I gotta make sure the box doesn't open. All right. Oh, I'm gonna beg with. Oh, okay. The two teachers and then the two apprentices. All right. Oh, she's going on vacation too? Yeah, vacation. Damn, a fucking motorbike, dude. I love that she's like, I'm going on vacation. Alright, bye, kids. Oh my god, dude. She's just out here making a fucking... Well, if she dies, she can't see Elaina. Vacationing together every year like this. God, that fucking, the way she suck it in just sounds so wet. Oh. Yeah, another one. You always be my favorite. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, we get to see a young Fran and Sheila. Oh, she was smoking even then, huh? Oh, shit. She's just a delinquent. Damn, already started off on the wrong foot. Damn, the disrespect. But in some other culture, I suppose that could be quote-unquote romantic. Yeah, she is like a fucking delinquent with a fucking motorcycle. I suppose at least she's not like polluting the air or anything, right? She's just making a lot of noise. Beef. Okay, you guys can just have it separately. You guys don't have to have... and have bread. Martial arts. The witch just starts throwing hands. How are you using knives? God, her fucking broom is like a Christmas light. A Christmas tree. Ah, the town of freedom. Damn, the posters are just everywhere. But they have an association here. What's the pay? Curio Company. Damn, they just bully witches? Or mages? Yeah, this man's sweating. God, she really needs to not smoke when she's indoors. Especially with other people who don't smoke. The secondhand smoke is crazy out here. Just got guns, dude. Unlimited bullets. Damn, they got forbidden instruments out here. Where are they finding these? Oh, is that box like those tools? So what are they relying on then? Themselves? Or like what? These robbers are just... Bye-bye, apprentices. They're gonna work together. They're both trying to get each other expelled? Logic. In a way, you never get anything done. Both of you guys get expelled. Just got little pearls around her wand. No, it's just the entire... Oh my god. I don't think that would be really good at back rubbing. Oh, Sheila also got caught. Yeah, how dare you? Well, aren't you on the positive right now? I guess because they been... That's what... Y'all got knives somewhere? Saw her just groping her. Ooh, damn. Why is the guy with the gun coming in closer? Oh shit, they've got knives out here. And they're doing it in a sexy way. Guys, you guys have guns! They have knives! Really, look, those guys were flipping. It looked like she did a little flipendo on them or something. Ah, my cigarette. This guy. just over here fucking blasting them, dude. Oh, the box. Oh, just a steal? So, like, can witches just cure themselves of, like, a bad lungs?
こんな野良猫みたいな生活をしなくて済むって思った。だから弟子にしてくれって頼んだ。あんたは？私の方がよっぽど大した理由じゃありませんよ。私の故郷には魔女がいないんです。それは国でただ一人ということ。そしたら一生食いっぱぐれることがないじゃないですか。
Oh, look at them. Both of them are just trying to make a living.
打算的に魔女になろうと思ったってわけか。だよ。私と同じじゃねえか。ですね。
Wow, you guys have a lot more in common than you think. So is she also gonna get fucking dunked on by their apprentices in the next episode? I forgot to write Stardust. And that's how Fran did it for Elaina. So she puts it as the opposite. It's easier. I know. You can see it in the way that you've changed your smoking method. Ah, the box. God, fucking the biker of the sky. Okay, so they're also going to the town of Freedom. Fula? And alright, and she's gonna see Saya here. They're all gonna just come on over. Nope, there was no ending. It just immediately booted me to the to the next episode. Okay, I did want to see something towards the end with what she said about the name of Nikke. Hold on. Fula and Shirin. Okay. Interesting that, like, in episode 5, I believe, right, when they met Fran again, and then Elaina is talking to Fran about the Book of Nikke, and they're talking about specifically the one... What was the thing that they were talking about? About Fura? Also, is Fula changed? Or, because it was supposed to be food, alright, anyway, you know what, whatever. Whatever, I'm gonna go back to the center and we'll talk a little bit more about this. Alright, so that was episode 10 of Wandering Witch. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. Much more focus on Fran and Sheila and a little bit more flashback, and then we also get to see Nikke as well, right? Elena's mom. And the whole story is that, you know, even though they're opposites, they actually they are actually quite similar to one another. And so they're now friends, and they go on vacation with each other every year. Good for them. Where do they go to for vacation anyways? We've also got this box that was also showcased during the flashback. Saya is now taking it to the town of Freedom, and Elaina is also going to the town of Freedom because this is where Nikke wrote the, you know, this is a big place for the adventures of Nikke. So here, everybody's just gonna meet up with each other in that episode, and yeah, I don't know what else I was gonna say, but I did mention in the beginning of the episode on whether the anime was going to continue with that dark spot of that was episode 9, or if they were going to go for a much lighter tone, to which they did. I suppose, after the dark spot that was episode 9, you can't continue on with another one, right? You gotta line up a bit, and that's what we got with this flashback episode. And also, we kind of saw a little bit of Elaina towards the end as she is, still smiling and all that. And so I'm kind of, but I can't exactly. I also did mention on whether like we're actually going to see some sort of change with an Elaina, or if it's gonna go into its more episodic format. It's just the next episode, and it's just whatever. And I would maybe in the next episode she's just gonna make a comment about it, and then that's gonna be it. Who knows? Maybe she'll talk to Saya about it. Maybe she'll talk to Fran and Sheila about it. I don't know. We'll just have to see what's gonna happen with Elaina in the next episode. And yeah, they're pretty much this whole thing is just setting up for the Town of Freedom. We also get to see all these notes that are very familiar to to Elaina, and then to her relationship with Fran, and the way that Nikke at the time gave Fran and Sheila a name based on their hair color, kind of like with Fran doing it for Elaina, right? Just look at the hair, call you the Ashen Witch. And then with Nikke going into the magic, the United Magic Association, the guy's trying to explain to her what the job was, but she just wants to know what the money is, right? Like, tell me the amount, all right? Just give me that one first before you tell me what the job is. And that kind of goes with what we saw in the last episode, where Elaina is, she's a little money hungry, although at that point she was also kind of broke, so. I will say, the United Magic Association in the Town of Freedom is kind of shite if they had to get somebody else, some other witches to come in and, like, deal with their problems for them, because these, they call them mages, right? They call them mages because, like, they're not technically witches, I would presume, and that's why the guy was trying to hire Nikke, because she's a witch, because witch are creme of the creme. Oh yeah, and then there's also that part with Fran telling Sheila about the reason why she wanted to become a witch, because there weren't any witches in her country, and so she'd get a job opportunity, and that also kind of showcased why she's very up there with, not up there with the king, but like, the king entrusts her to teach the kids in this in that magical academy and all that. So she's kind of well known in her country, and kind of makes it understandable if like she came back as like the first witch within the country. Oh, it just kind of clicked in my head that the way that Nikke did the naming of of Fran and Sheila, and how Fran and Sheila are opposite of one another, but here is Fran and Sheila taking on their apprentices and just giving them their name, not opposite, right? With Elaina being the Ashen Witch, as she should be, and then with Saya being the Charcoal Witch. So, like, instead of their names being opposite, it actually matches them. Speaking of names for witches, it kind of clicked in my head for Ahemia, in the land of, not the land of truth, but like that land where people had to tell truth, where her name was Quicksand Witch. And I guess that kind of makes sense in the way that she did this whole fucking thing and lost her voice, and then she lost her job as well, right? It is essentially like she stepped in quicksand and now she's just constantly sinking. Oh, another thing about Sheila, when she uses her smoking pipe, it just sounds so funny the way that they showcase, I don't know why I keep wanting to say show, the voice of like when she sucks in the pipe, it just sounds so wet, and then when she blows it out, it's just, it's look, as somebody who doesn't smoke but vapes, I don't know. You don't exactly just go when you when you blow out smoke, right? It's a much more softer blow when you take it out. Although I will say I've smoked like one cigarette, and that was like pretty much it for me. Just went straight into vaping.
で、これをどうしろと?
that sounded. That's how you make O's. Oh, another detail in terms of how Fran and Sheila is and how they first meet each other. They didn't really get along well with one another, but Elaina and Saya. Well, Saya loves Elaina very much, and Elaina likes Saya, so there's that. But they're not exactly but they're not exactly opposite of one another. Kind of, but you know, the relationship started off well for the most part. But Elaina does see herself in Saya during like episode 2 and all that, so there's that. Anyways, all that nice little details aside, again, thought it was a nice episode, and we'll just have to see what episode 11 has in store for us. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.